Howdy doody, Internet. I am experimenting right now with about 30 days of polyphasic sleeping, and you might ask, what is polyphasic sleeping? And more importantly, you might ask, why would I want to get less sleep? Short answer is because I didn't feel like, and don't feel like, I have enough time in the day to do all the things that I want to do. I've got a lovely girlfriend whom I live with, who works long hours that don't line up with mine, as well as plenty of my own ambitions, things I would like to do, games I would like to play, shows I'd like to watch, videos I'd like to record, books I'd like to read, and I'd also like to spend ample time with my girlfriend. The issue I was consistently running into is we had about 40 minutes to an hour when I'd wake up for work around 5 o'clock in the morning, which she'd be too sleepy to really want to be up because she doesn't have work until 10. And then we'd have about an hour winding down when she got home at 8 p.m. And because I'm waking up at 5, I'd be sleepy and ready for bed by 9:30. So during the week, there was 2 hours of less than ideal circumstances of time in order to spend with one another. So I decided to try out polyphasic sleeping. I'm about 3 days in so far, and what that looks like for me is a 4.5, 5 hour sleeping window that starts anywhere from 11:30, 12 o'clock, and ends anywhere between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the morning. I take a nap somewhere around 9 o'clock for 20 minutes. I take another nap here in about 5-10 minutes, but after work once I get home, and then a final nap at 8 o'clock when she gets home. One of the things I've decided to implement alongside of the polyphasic sleeping, and it actually plays a very similar role to the polyphasic sleeping in the sense of why I would do it, is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is when you lower the eating window, the amount of time in your day that you spend actively eating, and you restrict it down to about an 8-hour time period. So that means from the time I have my first set of calories in the day to the time I have my last meal and I'm completely done eating for the rest of the day is an 8-hour window. So I start eating somewhere around 2, 3 o'clock, and I'm done eating by 10, 11 o'clock at night. So I'm fasting before that. I'll have black coffee, which has 0 calories. It's not a perfect fast, but black coffee, water, that kind of thing. What this has allowed is for more time to focus on other things. It means in that other 16-hour window of time, I can focus on sleep, I can focus on reading, I can focus on playing games. I don't have to spend any of my time, energy, or thought process on what to eat and how to eat it. I already know I'm not eating outside of that eating window. Once that eating window hits, I'm like, ooh, thinking about food, thinking about what I'm going to eat. So it makes taking a nap on my 30-minute break at work much easier. I don't have to worry about, oh, well, this is the only time I have to work in this whole 8-hour shift, and I don't have to feel like it's a big deal that I'm going that whole 8 hours without eating because I'm waiting to be off work to start my eating window. So I hope y'all can enjoy this journey with me. For people out there looking to find more time in their lives, I would suggest giving this a shot. 20-minute power naps are really beneficial in terms of helping me keep my energy up throughout the day, and I found it's a lot easier to fall asleep when I am finally going to bed at 11:30, 12 o'clock. Not that I ever personally had a hard time falling asleep, But more importantly, these last 2 days, I've really had a solid 3, 4, 5 hours to spend with my girlfriend. And, the difference between an hour and a half to 2 hours of low quality time where other things are important, like we're trying to get ready for bed and or trying to get ready for work, compared to 5 hours where 3 of those hours are high quality time spent together, where we're allowed to relax and just do whatever it is that we want to do together. That extra 3 hours has been absolute godsend. I can't even begin to appreciate that extra time, and this is coming from someone who's tried polyphasic sleeping a couple times. And in the past, I just never had a good enough reason. I didn't have a good enough reason to need more hours in the day. Usually, if I needed more hours in the day, I was already at the point of overwhelming myself. But now that I have a relationship to balance alongside of the many other passions I have in life, I found that was kind of the right formula for me to push that sleep schedule and really push for those extra hours in the day. Thank you for joining me, and I will continue to update along my polyphasic sleeping journey. And if anybody wants any tips or whatnot, or has tips for me, go ahead and comment them down below. Subscribe if you want to get these updates, see these updates in short form, as I will be doing one every single day. If I start to get exhausted, you'll know. If I'm feeling phenomenal, you'll know. And I will see you next time.